I went speed dating in 2024 and this is my experience. So scrolling through Eventbrite, just trying to find maybe something to do in the future, and this event pops up for speed dating for ages 20 to 35 or maybe even 39. It was for the next day. Mind you, this is 8 o'clock in the evening. Like, I'm in my pajamas. And I was like, speed dating? I don't know the type of crowd that would be there. After some time of pondering, I was told there was only one ticket left. I paid maybe $26 and it was for men and women. They sent me the ticket through my email and they sent me a message through my phone. The next day, this was a Saturday, so it was great. I didn't have nothing to do that Saturday. So I get dressed, I do my makeup, I did the front part of my hair. I go downtown, parked, and then took an Uber to the place. And this place was a restaurant, bar, and like an activity type place. Very cute. As many times I've been downtown, I did not know that that's what that location looked like. It was really nice on the lake. Well, they have your phone number, and so they're going to recontact you through this phone number later on. I told the host of the restaurant, I'm here for the event, and it's like, oh, okay, you can wait over here by the bar. I got a drink, and I couldn't really mingle because you don't know who's there for the event or who's there just for the restaurant bar. So I just sat there on my phone, watched some baseball that was on the TV, until it's like, okay, everyone, let's head outside and start the speed dating. So we get outside and it's on like a balcony with the tables and chairs. Very nice. Had the little sparkle lights. We were right on the water. Beautiful. The event was 7 to 9, so it didn't start till about 7:30. It was already starting to get dark, if not already kind of dark when we got out there, but it was very bright because of the lights. There was 12 women and 13 men. So this is how it was set up. Imagine the movie version of speed dating, and it's kind of like that. So we get there, you go to the host of the speed dating, you tell them your name, and then they say, okay, grab a number and take this sheet. What's on the sheet? So this sheet is going to control your night. So on the sheet, you put your name and then your email address and phone number. The email address is what they're going to give any matches so that you guys can talk. And the phone number is so they can text you those emails. And I'm sure if you did want to provide your phone number, they'll send it to your email. You grab a number. I was number 7. And you put it on and you go sit at the table that is coordinated with your number. So I sat at table 7. Once everything gets started, the women get to stay seated and the men move tables. So everybody starts at their coordinated number. So me being number 7, I started with a guy who was also number 7. So you talked for 6 minutes and then a bell rang and then they moved over to the next number. The girl next to me got number 7 and then I got number 6. That's how it was moving down. On the sheet, there were different columns. And so the columns were the guy, write down the guy's number, his name, and then something memorable about them. Gray shorts, yellow shoes. And then the next column was, do you want to speak further with them? Yes or no? And so that you circling yes or no was the determining factor if they will share y'all's emails with each other. I would say it was great. I wasn't nervous by the time we sat down. The nervous part was just waiting for it to start because you don't know what to expect. But once you sit down, I wasn't nervous at all. You go through all of them. You get to go on 13 dates in one night. Every conversation I had was a pretty good conversation. During the 6 minutes, you got little conversation starter cards. No big questions like, if you got to eat dinner with somebody that are alive, who would it be? Or you can just ask your own questions. And after a while, it just started to be the same questions. Like, what do you do? How old are you? This, that, and the other type questions. So after doing all of that, You circle your yes or no, and then you hand that paper back in to the people, and in a couple of days they will send you a message. The experience was great. I did not feel uncomfortable at any moment, thankfully. I think we had a great group of people. It was a great time. I got to meet some interesting people. I learned a lot of jobs that I have never heard of. Wow. So it was also a learning moment for me. And I also got to practice just being confident in who I am. Got to practice my elevator pitch because I was just giving the same information the whole time. But it was actually very fun. And I would say it was worth the $26 because you don't know what type of people to expect. And it may be somebody there for you and it may not be, but overall, it was a good experience. So we get to the end, and so I circled the people who I was like, yeah, maybe. There were no definite yeses for me, so I just circled some maybes. And all the people that I circled, I did get matched with. Maybe only 24 hours later, they send me a message saying, you've matched with these people, here are their emails. And then they also send you the email somebody who said they want to talk to you further, but you didn't select them. So they send you their email, but they don't send them your email. Which I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So the aftermath of it, there was nobody there who I really connected with. We had great conversations, but it was just nobody who I was feeling a connection with. And so I didn't really email anybody or email anybody back because I'm not going to waste your time. Because I wouldn't want you to waste my time. So I'm not going to waste anybody's time. And so that was the end of it. Out of 10, I would give this speed dating, I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10 for 2 reasons. I'm deducting 1 point because since it started so late, I didn't get a chance to order food and I was hungry. So that was one deduction. And then the second deduction was just because I didn't find anybody who I really want to talk to more. So overall, 8 out of 10. If you're thinking about doing speed dating, just go. Like, we really have to get over this embarrassment of just looking for people to date. As someone who has been on dating apps and now has been to speed dating and has been on regular dates, the speed dating was fun. It was a change of pace and you got to meet all these people who had a similar interest in meeting somebody new. At least with the speed dating, unlike dating apps, you know they are there for the same reason. They want to find someone to date. And I would really recommend it, especially if you find a group. Make sure you look up, who's hosting this event. See if they had others events hosted. I don't want anybody to get scammed or put into an unsafe environment. So definitely check out if they're reputable or not. But you're going to be nervous at first, of course. Once you sit down, those nerves are going to subside. When you think about it, it boils down to you're just talking to people who have the similar interest of finding someone. You definitely get more of a meaningful sense of a person. And you don't have to wait on that time period of let's meet up in person. Because, babe, we already here. So we might as well talk. Even if you don't like the person. Now, believe me, there were people there who had zero connection with me. I'm talking about we sitting here like this. So what do? Nice. And that's okay. That is perfectly fine. And it's also perfectly fine if you don't find anybody. Please don't talk to somebody just because they were there and you ended up matching. If you don't want to talk to a person, do not talk to them. Don't waste people's time. But overall, it was a great and fun experience. Would I do it again? Yeah, I probably would. If I find another one on a good day, a location that I will feel safe in, then yes, I would most definitely do it again. It was great. The people there, they were nice, they were friendly. There was no hostility. A lot of nervousness, especially from the guys. But I feel like as the time went on, that kind of subsided because you aren't having that fear of rejection because you don't know what the results are going to be until the next day. And after those 24 hours, you can calm down from the night. And if you get matched or not, it doesn't really matter in that format. So this is your motivation, that if you see speed dating and you're thinking about going, check it out. If it's reputable and if it's something that you really think that you want to do, then go do it. Even if it's something that you're on the fence on. I was definitely on the fence. Buy the ticket and then just go. Just the hardest part is making yourself go there. But once you get there, you realize that, oh, you can have some fun with this. And that was my experience with speed dating in 2024. If I go to another one, I will make another video. I hope this is helpful in some way. We're all just out here trying to find a moment of happiness. So what can you do? Do all that you can. With that being said, if you are having a great day, I hope you have a better one tomorrow. Don't forget to read your page of something that you enjoy. And don't be a dry turkey. Like, share, and subscribe. Or not. It's your prerogative. But thanks for watching this video anyway. I'll see you later.
Feeling so lonely, even when you come through, I can tell that it isn't you. So baby, bring it in closely. Hate the way I love you, but you're so sweet. I always find a way.